Hello, I'm Danny Reeves, and I am here again once a week giving a little tip on leadership. Through my own personal development as a leader, I'd like to share something special today, and that is something that I've gained through self-reflection and because of my meditation practice, in which I always find a little something to reflect on. In this case, I'd like to talk about shining. We all like to shine. Some a little more, some a little less. And when I'm talking about shining, it's really about showing the best of yourself, being really the best version of yourself, if you wish, and also showing it. Now, I have nothing against showing the best self. It's actually wonderful if we can be the best of ourselves, the best version. So if we're doing something really well, or we're talking with people and we're really getting along and we're really understanding each other and being productive at work, being very loving and caring in your family, then everything is running smoothly. That's wonderful to shine in that way. But that's not really the kind of shining I really wanted to talk about, because that is wonderful. And to keep up, there's something that comes with that shining that sometimes get us a little carried away. And what I'm talking about here is when we get used to shining so much that when things don't go that well, we don't take it very easily, because we like shining. We like shining our bright light and showing it to others as well. And we like also for others to shine and show us their light, their good qualities, their ability to relate themselves very well with us and with others and really have a harmonious, peaceful environment. We love that. There are times when things are not that easy. And what I want you, instead of thinking, oh no, here she goes again. I know, I do get sometimes a little, I don't know really how to put it in words, but I do kind of like people to reflect, because that's how we can learn. And there's nothing wrong with thinking about what sometimes doesn't go that great. I will end on a positive note though, so bear with me. When you are trying to continue that shine throughout these really tough moments, where maybe the relationships aren't going perfectly because we are on a tight deadline, we have to produce results in a very short time with very little resources. Well, that's enough to get us quite stressed sometimes, and conflicts arise just naturally. Then it's a little harder to shine. And what about this? Downsizing. Why are you talking about downsizing? Well, in changes, that's where we really see how we can actually step up and shine throughout even the hard times, because it's easy to shine when the good times are there. But what do we do when there are these great challenges? So for instance, you are trying to shine when there's lots of conflict. So you're in a meeting. Let's put this scenario, for instance. You're in a meeting and you're trying to show that you actually have the right answer. And this is how you are going to solve this difficult situation. Okay, that's great. That's what we all need to do. Try to think, okay, we need to think out of the box, because things are not working as normal. You know, if you follow a process, then things should work perfectly. Well, so we hope, but sometimes it's not that easy, especially when new variables coming that we hadn't considered. So there we need to get really thinking hard and, what other solutions can we find? And here, shining is sometimes not the right thing to do. Because you can put forward an idea, but what about the others? The others will also have ideas that they want to bring up, right? And they have as much right as we do to provide their answers, their solutions. So what happens when everybody has these different ideas of how you can solve a problem? And then there's this conflict going on that is very easy to happen. Not always, of course, but it is easy to happen when there is so much pressure. And it's like, okay, what is the fastest solution, the quickest solution, the one that will make us spend less money repairing damage, for instance? And then it's very easy to come to, I've got the best idea and you want to shine. But guess what? Others want to shine too. And I'm actually talking from my own experience as well. I've had those situations where I wanted to keep shining. And that's where meditation and thinking and trying to reflect again has brought me to the conclusion. And that's something that I wanted to share with you. That it is actually not about shining yourself. It's about trying to find a solution together. And if you have these big, proud egos, because I guess that's what I could call it, not that I wanted to back then, but I have to admit now that I'm reflecting on the past and situations where I wanted to shine, where I thought I had the right solution and I wanted kind of to impose my solution because I thought it was the smartest. Can you relate? I think at times we think we have the best solution, and maybe it might be the best solution, might be, might not. There's a 50-50 chance, but it's not really about who has the right solution, but who can work as a team towards a solution. Because it's not so much worth if one person, you yourself, who are convinced that you've got the right answer, goes ahead and takes that venue, that path that you've chosen, and all others take a different one. And even worse, what if everybody takes a different solution and then everybody is running towards different objectives, it almost seems. So the point really is, how can you communicate in a way that everybody has a say, that everybody is able to shine in a way, if you wish, but not the bright light that shines for everyone or overshadows everybody else? Not that kind of shine. A shine, a little bright light that is equally strong all over. Equally strong. Not one over the others, but equally strong. And if you are a team leader, you're the one who can actually make this happen. You can facilitate it. Not 100% your responsibility. You've got lots of people and adults around you who will also have to put their part, but you can facilitate the process so everybody has the same kind of weight. That weight, whose opinion has the most weight? Well, if you give somebody most weight in the solutions that are brought up and that are chosen and that are consistently chosen, then what happens with the others? Maybe a little bit of resentment going on? Maybe. Just for you to reflect, human relationships are very complex, and it's not an easy fix and solution and one size fits all. But if we have a little reflection upon our own way that we relate to others and how we actually contribute to the situation, whether we want it or not, in case that there's more conflict, for instance, we want to always be contributing in a positive way. Everybody wants the same. If we are aware of that and we take that into consideration, and when we speak, we think, okay, what I'm saying, is it meant to, or the solution I'm proposing, or what I'm saying, is it smart, but smart because it makes me look good? Or is it smart because it's actually considering the whole group, and the whole group can get lots out of it? Ask yourself that. That is really the key question to ask. Is what I'm saying something that will contribute to the whole team? If it does, you're on the right track. Check with yourself, because sometimes we think, okay, rationally we think, oh yeah, this is they'll get it. It's clear. But your sense of logic may not be the logic of somebody else's, and that's how it often is. And that's why we have conflict sometimes that we don't really want to have. Okay? Okay, well, that's it for me today. And next week, I'll bring up another topic. If you do want to send me a message and for me to talk about something in particular that you're interested in about leadership, I'm all about leadership development and personal development to go along with it, because that's the real difference between being a manager, an employee, or a leader, is that a leader also develops personally in such a way that you can influence others to also develop, because you want to be developing other people, not only yourself. You can only grow if you're growing or helping others grow as well. That's all from me, DannyReuse.com, and you can leave me a message at danny.reuse@dannyreuse.com. Let me spell that for you. DANI.RIUS@dannyreuse.com. Looking forward to hearing from you, and please do give me your comments, suggestions for a next session. Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.